That shooter in the road rage case now faces a possible sentence of 40 years to life in prison. Our assignment manager, Mark Liu, has been monitoring all the developments in the courtroom this morning. Mark.
Yeah, that's right, Amy. So just after about a day and a half of deliberations by the jury, they returned a verdict that the prosecution had hoped for, a guilty charge on the second-degree murder case and also guilty of firing into a car with great bodily injury. So that means that the suspect here in this case, 28-year-old Marcus Anthony Eriz, seen here being led into court on the defendant's side of the table here, is facing a possible sentence of 40 years to life in prison. This all stems from a road rage incident involving that little boy you just saw there, 6-year-old Aiden Leos, who was shot and killed on the 55 freeway in Orange back in May of 2021. He and his mother were driving in a car on the way to drop Aiden off at his kindergarten when they got involved in a road rage incident with Eriz. They say, the mother says that Eriz cut her off on the freeway. He was in a car with his girlfriend, a woman named Winnie Lee. The mother then pulled up alongside Eriz and gave the people in that car the middle finger. That's when Eriz pulled a gun, fired a shot. It struck 6-year-old Aiden Leos. He ended up dying on the side of the freeway. There was a large manhunt for the shooter. They ultimately caught him. He confessed to the shooting, and prosecutors wanted to charge him with a second-degree murder. The defense for Mr. Eriz was that this was a voluntary manslaughter case, that he had no malice towards the victim. It looks like the jury did not agree with the defense attorney, and they rendered a verdict of guilty on that second-degree murder charge. Now, Orange County District Attorney Todd Spitzer just spoke at a news conference outside of the courtroom. Let's play some of what he said to the media that was gathered outside. Take a listen.
From the very beginning, this case caught the hearts and the minds of, I think, everybody throughout the country, and certainly hit home here in Orange County. And we were on this case from the very, very beginning. And a mom literally held her son, whose heart was bleeding, on the side of a freeway here in Orange County because of the reckless and just cold-hearted behavior of an individual who decided that he would carry a gun, and when the right time presented itself, he would use that to take a human life, or at least to scare somebody to the point of being completely reckless.
Okay, now the driver of the vehicle that the shooter, Marcus Anthony Eriz, was in was his girlfriend at the time. It's a woman named Winnie Lee. She is facing a separate trial for her part in this road rage. She has not gone to trial yet, but now the sentencing phase for the defendant here is going to take place in the near future. And again, he is facing 40 years to life in prison because of the conviction on these charges. That is the very latest here from the desk. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Mark, thank you.